Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Gold Prospecting at Home. This is episode number 143, and today we have some gold pay dirt from Virginia. This stuff is the 100% Virginia gold from the Prospecting Geologist. I bought it on Etsy, and although the bag says 1 gram guarantee, like right there it says 1 gram guarantee, on Etsy you have a choice of 1/4 gram, 1/2 gram, or 1 full gram guaranteed. If I chose the 1 gram guaranteed, it is $100. The 1/2 gram is $55, and the 1/4 gram, which I purchased, was only $30. Free shipping from Virginia. The description is nice and short. Pan your own gold. This gold is from the Virginia Piedmont region, which was part of the first gold rush in North America. All the reviews look pretty good, and I mean, you know, with a 1/4 gram guaranteed, you can't really go wrong with a guaranteed minimum amount. That's what I always look for when purchasing a pay dirt. Also, in every one of these gold pay dirt videos, I am doing a giveaway. This is the Gold Blast pay dirt. It contains a full gram of gold. All you have to do is leave a comment. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Leave as many comments as you want. Every comment is another entry. Just don't leave 2 comments in a row, or you'll be disqualified. Full details of the giveaway in the description. Also, if you want to purchase this, it's only $95 on kleshgold.com. Just saying. Thing is, I don't know if you could tell, there's not much material in there. Like, this is all empty up here, but there's like this much pay dirt, maybe 5 or 6 ounces. That's it. But we really don't care about the material as much as the gold itself. So yeah, let's go take this over to the panning station. We'll chop it open and we'll see what kind of gold we get. Okay, here it is, the 100% Virginia gold from the Prospecting Geologist. 1 gram guaranteed. Let's take a look at it in a pan. Nice. All right, let's rip it open and we'll see exactly what's in here. So down in the bag, it looks like there may be some black sands in this stuff. Another thing is these types of bags I really don't like because of the creases. So a lot of pay dirt tends to get trapped down in there, including the gold. So really got to make sure you get everything. All right, so it does look like there's some mica, some shiny stuff in there. Does look like there is some black sands in there just because of the darkness of the material. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a strong neodymium magnet inside of a silver dollar tube to see if I can remove some of this black sand that's magnetic. Yeah, there's quite a bit in there. And the whole reason for removing this magnetic material is during the panning process, once we get towards the end, this stuff is heavy and it tends to stick with the gold. So if we remove it now, it's gonna make the process a whole bunch easier later on. All right, so I went through this with the magnet a few times and you can see there's still a bit of magnetic material there. And the magnetic material itself is kind of interesting. Looks like there's a lot of oxidization in there. You can tell that it's river gravels because they're all round. Maybe I think it might be hematite in there, the brown stuff, and then also we have some regular black sands, which is like iron oxide or magnetite, and maybe even some garnets and stuff in there. I think I do see some little specks of red. So that's pretty interesting. A lot of heavy material in this. Leaving this material in the pay dirt would make it a lot more difficult to pan. So, all right. All right, here's our non-magnetic and magnetic material. And by the way, I weighed this up just to see how much material we actually got. And I was right, it was actually 6.2 ounces of material, which is a little bit more than one of my gold crumbs pay dirt bags. Now this magnetic material is pretty interesting. I'll try to get a nice clear shot of it, but you can see there's a bunch of small round pebbles in there. I think that brown stuff is hematite, and you've got your regular black sands in there, your magnetite and iron oxide and all that stuff in there. There may even be some garnets. I think I see a little bit of red speckles in there. The weight of the magnetic material is about 1/3 the weight of the non-magnetics. All right, so before we go any further, I'm gonna go ahead and classify this stuff down. to plus and minus kitchen strainer. Doesn't look like there's a lot of bigger stuff in here, but I'm just going to go ahead and classify it anyway. If there's any big pickers, we'll find it in here. I think I do see something. Let's see if we could find any gold. I see a lead BB. Piece of lead shot right there. I'm not seeing any pickers or anything like that. All right, there's the plus and minus kitchen strainer. There's no pickers in the plus. However, there is one lead BB. That's a common thing to find. But I don't see any gold. I don't see any gold at all. I'm gonna pan it out anyway. So let's bring over Crusty Rusty. I'll add water and a few drops of jet dry. This is a surfactant that'll break the surface tension of the water so any really fine gold cannot float away. Okay, let's pan out the plus kitchen strainer size material first just to see if there's any gold in it. I didn't see any. All I saw was that BB. Okay, there's 2 BBs in there. Right there, 2 pieces of lead. Just 2 small pieces of lead, no gold. Put those in the lead jar. But yeah, no gold in that. All right, now let's go ahead and pan out the minus kitchen strainer, and I'm just gonna do about a spoonful just to gauge the difficulty. See how tough it is. With all that black sand removed, it should be a whole bunch easier than if it was in there. Although it looks like a lot of the darker material is just easily getting washed off. Okay, I do see some gold in there. I see some flower gold peeking through up here. That's actually a good amount. That's a really good amount. All right, there's a small amount of flower gold right there. We'll grab that. Yeah, we got a lot of flower gold in here. And the trick is to grab it as you see it. Even if you grab some black sand with it, it's okay, because you're gonna have to reprocess this later anyway. All right, let's go ahead and let's pan it all out. Pans off pretty easily. You can see as we pan it down further and further, the material gets darker and darker. If you guys are new to gold panning, I will leave a link to a gold panning tutorial video. I'll put a link right there and down in the description if you want to watch that video, if you're interested in panning for gold. But it's basically just, it's easy as washing rocks, washing dirt. All the heavy gold goes to the bottom, all the light material washes off the top. All right, we're getting closer to the end here. The material's getting much darker. And the problem here is if you keep going, there's a chance of losing gold. So at some point, I'm gonna stop here and just leave everything in the pan and swirl it back and grab the gold as I see it. You can see the gold here in the corner starting to work its way up. So that tells me that we're done with that. So now we'll just leave about that much water in the pan and we'll wash it back, and we'll be keeping an eye up here for gold, and we'll grab it as we see it. I see a lot of fine gold. Yeah, lots of fines. No pickers. So at this point, try to get as much of that non-gold away from the gold. Even if a little bit gets away like that, I'll let it go just for now so I can grab all that stuff at the top. And that should do it. All right, now I just got to repeat that process until we get all the gold out. Yeah, I can say if we did not remove that magnetic material, because of all the super fine flower gold and stuff in here, it would be an easy 7 or maybe 7.5 out of 10 on the difficulty scale. It's very true to what a actual gold prospecting experience, like a sluice box clean out would be, because you have all that black sand and the real fine gold. It is pretty true to nature, if that's what you're looking for. Let me zoom in a bit. I'm just tapping the gold up to that corner. I'd like to get that non-gold away from there before I try sucking it up. I just want to show real quick how I clean out my snuffer bottle. So I'll just dump out all the material, make sure I rinse the bottle out. And then, as you can see, there's gold, but there's also non-gold, right? So now I just basically do what I did before. I'll tap everything up to a corner. I'll pan everything back. All the non-gold will come down. And then I'll repeat the process of sucking it up with the snuffer bottle until all that's left is just gold. You can see the separation here. This is the non-gold and the gold. Right, 1 or 2 little pieces left. This is the part I get the most questions about, by the way, is how do you separate all the real fine gold from the, the heaviest of the black sands. And you can see here I got it all. And I'm going to go ahead and empty the snuffer bottle and repeat that process, because I know there's a little bit in here. So we'll do that one more time. All right, we got the scale set to grams. Let's see how much it weighs. 1.044 grams. I think I ordered the 1 gram bag, actually. So yeah, 1.04. All right, so that was a nice surprise. I was not expecting to find a full gram. And so I double checked my receipt, and sure enough, I did purchase the 1 gram bag. So there you go. So I did pay $100, not $30 for this. We have 1.04 grams, and we're gonna call it 24 karat purity, because if you didn't already know, natural plaster gold is never 24 karat purity. It's never 100% pure. It's usually between like 14 karat and 23 karat naturally. However, natural gold, for Paydirt vendors like myself, we pay a premium. So if you have natural plaster gold and you want to sell it, definitely check out kleshgold.com. Click on the sell your gold button and I'll send you a free quote and buy your gold. Right now, gold spot price is $2,020.36 per troy ounce. And we have $67.55 worth of gold out of our $100 purchase. So honestly, about this Paydirt, I think it was actually pretty good. It is very close to what a real sluice box clean out is like. Over in Virginia, I'm guessing there's a lot of hematite over there. That's why we found a lot of hematite. And the gold was really fine and small. That's very true to nature. Usually you find that really fine stuff, the flower gold. So yeah, big thumbs up on this Paydirt from the Prospecting Geologist. I found it on Etsy. If you guys want some, go over there and check it out. And don't forget to leave a comment for your free bag of Gold Blast Paydirt. I'll pick a winner in probably a week from now, but I'll leave the exact date down in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, definitely hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe. And that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching. If you're still here, you're one of the 42% that actually watched the entire video. So thanks so much for that. It really helps the show. Also, huge thanks to all of my Patreon supporters and channel members scrolling right here. If you like this video, definitely consider subscribing, hitting the like button, and also checking out the video I have linked right over there. It's very relevant to what you just watched, and thanks for watching.